This segment is called Breaking Down a Brick, man. This is where we take a company and we break the company down so you can truly understand like what's going on, so you can understand like how the game go. Right? I want you to look at companies. I want you to be able to say, okay, this is this, this is this, this and this. This is that. Yo, my haircut is fresh in that photo, y'all. Damn, my haircut fresh in that photo. All right, man, let's go. Today's company is Northrop Grumman. Listen, man, I thought about this company because I thought about war. We going to war. The man said by 2025, we going to war. Now, y'all know, I keep saying it every week. Aerial, space, defense, and health care. You need to be there. Why? Because America going to pay to buy some guns, and they're going to pay to feed you some pills. It's the two sectors you ain't never got to worry about going bankrupt.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
Some other time.
All right, man, so this company, Breaking Down a Brick, is Northrop Grumman. Listen, man, the companies, we just going to get to the meat and potatoes, man. So the company's current ratio is 1.4. Check on our list. The debt to equity ratio is 1.7. Check on our list. Interest coverage ratio tells us the company can pay off its debt with operating cash flow. Check. Debt servicing ratio, meaning the company can service its debt. Check. The company is actually financially healthy when it comes to total equity, total debt, and cash on investments. The company is good. Let's go a little further. So, has the revenue been growing year over year? Well, it's been inconsistent. The net income growing year over year has been inconsistent. Cash flow from operating activities year over year has been inconsistent. But free cash flow is positive the last 5 years, and that tells us what? They trapping. Right? Gross margin percent is consistently growing over the last 5 years. They trapping. EPS growing over the last 5 years, there's kind of been inconsistent. Let's go a little further. Here's what we see, man. Return on equity is at 42%. Yo, they are trapping. Year over year for the last 5 years. Return on invested capital, it's up to 7.47%. They trapping. That tells me that this company know how to move money around. They know how to invest money and how to use money. I like companies that can do that. When you look at this company, the industry is at 10% on return on equity. They are at 42.7. They blowing the industry out the water. Flushing. All right, let's go, man.
What's good, trappers, man? It's your boy, the Wallstreet Trapper. Right now, I want to invite you to an amazing experience full of value. That is my community, Trappers Anonymous. It's 100% the greatest fundamental investing community on the market. Listen, your portfolio should be a masterpiece. And the only way we get you there is if we help you to learn how to invest with confidence. Now listen, I get it. Like you don't know a lot about stocks, or maybe you've heard people say how much money they lost in stocks, but I can guarantee you, one, because they weren't in the community, and two, they lack the information. Our goal in Trappers Anonymous is to help you, really to hold your hand on the journey to becoming a confident investor, learning how to navigate through the different events that the stock market goes through, to bring your temperament down, to take you from panic to encouragement. So listen, man, come join us in Trappers Anonymous. The link is below. Listen, if you want to be helped, if you want to truly make money in the stock market, if you truly want to let your money work harder for you than you've worked for it, there's no better time than now. This is an opportunity only for those who are willing to be on the journey. So listen, man, click the link below. Come join me in Trappers Anonymous, man. I will see you in one of our many classes, whether it's Moat Monday, whether it's the 2-hour class we do on Sunday, or whether it's just a book club. Everything is geared toward making you a better investor so you can triple your net worth and turn your last name to an asset. It's your boy, Wall Street Trapper. See you in the trap.
All right, man, 64% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. 7 out of 10 homes that are making $100,000 say they are financially stressed. Here's what I want us to understand, y'all. Let's go back to what we talked about earlier, man. You gotta learn how to spend money. It's okay to downsize, y'all. It's okay to go without. Here's what I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to just be real with you. While I appreciate you every Tuesday coming to Trappin Tuesday, I'm going to tell you this, man. Get off social media. Get off social media for a while. Get out those group chats. Monitor the people that you're talking to. Those are the people and those are the things that are truly stealing your joy. And they're robbing you of your time and your money. Some of you get on social media and once you do one scroll, you're on there for 30 minutes, easy. Once you get in a group chat, you're in a group chat all day. Some of y'all get 60 to 70 group chat messages a day. Here's the problem. What are they talking about? What I'm telling you is you need to find time for yourself where you can learn how to earn some money. You're financially stressed because you have two problems. One, you have a lack of discipline problem, and two, you have a spending problem. If you are not financially disciplined, you can never win at the game of wealth. If you are not financially disciplined, you cannot be successful. Listen, they say that sugar is the most addictive thing in the world. They say it's worse than cocaine. I say the most addictive thing in the world is spending money. Because a great prophet once said, when you broke, you drove, huh? When you paid, you got buku places to go, huh? The average person, when they work a little overtime, guess what they do? Once you work the overtime, you've already accounted for how much overtime that is after taxes, and then you've accounted what you're going to do with that money. And in most cases, that is not money you're going to use to invest. The greatest return on investment that you will ever have is learning how to invest in yourself, reading that book, listening to that podcast, even going into a room, just getting peace and letting your thoughts wander. Some of y'all get up first thing in the morning, you hop on a gram. Get off the gram. Get off of TikTok. Get off of YouTube. Just for a second. Thank you for the super chat, family. And the reason why I want you to get off it for a second is so you can watch this. So you can write down the life you want. So you can write down the obstacles that may be in your way. Because once you write down the life you want, and once you write down the obstacles that may be in your way, and you think on those things, your mind will start to produce the thoughts and ideas that can help you overcome. Most of the things that I've learned in business, and I will guarantee you this, I've had mentors, I've paid for mentors, I've paid $155,000 for a mentor, I've paid $50,000 for a mentor, I've paid $45,000 to go to a 2-day event. And don't get me wrong, all of those things have added to my life, but the most important thing that have added to my life is getting out there, going, do it, making a goddamn mistake. Because once I make the mistake, I come back, I write down that, I log that mistake in, and I ask myself, what can I have done better? And I ponder on that until I come up with an idea or an activity that can make me produce or give me a better result. You haven't given yourself thinking time. You haven't given yourself time to incubate on an idea. You got 15 different ideas and you haven't started on not one of those ideas because you're scared to fail. You're scared to lose money. Lose flash. In order to be successful, you're going to have to lose a little money. In order to build wealth, you're going to have to lose a little money. The money that you lose for getting the life you want is the tuition that you pay. The money that you lose from investing, the money that you lose from investing, the money that you lose from taking that risk is the tuition you pay for success. Your job pays you for your time. College tells you if you go to college and pay for a higher education, that's going to cost you a pretty penny. Well, freedom costs. Success costs. And they both are expensive. Here's the thing that costs too, regret. They all cost. You just got to ask yourself which one you won't pay. But the piper got to be paid. I just smoked your ass again.